I'm living my best life. Nobody can tell me I'm cool in my life. Making nobody tell me up.
Oh, what kind of vibe are we on tonight? Listen, man, I don't want to ruffle no feathers. I don't want no problems. But we the best to ever do it. All right? And we're coming at you. If you don't know where you're at right now, first of all, wipe your feet on the rug. This is positive vibes. All right? Positive vibes. We welcome everyone. We love everyone. It's all love here, man. This is Let's Talk About It. Thursday nights. I want to big up Stacking Stocks. I see you, baby, with the penny stocks doing his thing each and every morning, day. Listen, market open, that's your guy. You know, you are at JF Investments, Upskill Trading Academy. The motto is shorter time, bigger profits. Somebody type in shorter time, bigger profits. It's not too long to type in. Shorter time, bigger profits. We are out here. This is IG Live. Every Thursday, 7 o'clock, we are here. Every Thursday, 7 o'clock, we are here bringing you information on how to improve, to empower the truth. Listen, this is about investing, finance. Okay, this is about investing, finance, and small business. Everything you need to know, but we're telling you and giving you the truth. Okay, we're striving. Shorter time, bigger profits. Dap you up. Listen, let me find that DAP icon, right? Because they have DAP icon. Listen, I'm Haitian, you know. But all big up to everyone out there, every nationality, every personality, everybody on positive and good vibes. Okay, take the time right now. Take the time out right now. Take the time out while we wait one more minute. Take the time out right now to love on yourself. This is positive vibe. Love on yourself, man. And at the meantime, check my background now. Check my background. Listen, I'm so diggy right now. Check my wardrobe out too. But listen, it's not about me. It's about you all out there. And we got a special guest out there. We're about to bring her up. But take this time out right now. What's up, Nard? Nard, I love you. I know you still on the road, man. Big up to you. Shout out to you and your family. Sparkle Status, where you been at? Can I get a hug? I can be here all day. Miami, NYA, man, that's my man. That's my man right there. When I tell you that's my man, listen, this is all about you guys out there. Take 30 seconds to love on yourself. BB Connection Tax, I see you. Take this time out right now to love on yourself while you check out my background and you're going to check out my fit. I'm feeling Dougie. It's all about you. Let's get it popping. Yeah. Yes. Check out my shoes, man. We out here. Check out my shoes, my loafers, man. All right. So listen, let's get into it. Let's get into it. We got a special guest. We love, listen, let me tell you about a special guest. I love this woman. And I'm not going to lie. Life-changing person, right? And I'm going to let her come out and let her tell her story. Her story is beautiful. Life-changing person. She about to change your life. Because guess what? I got in the hot seat. Kiki, how you doing? How you doing? I got on your live earlier. It was amazing, but I had to type some stuff up. Okay, I had to leave early because I typed some stuff up on the phone. Hey, I had to do it. All right, CC, how you doing? We love you. Let's go. Let's bring a special guest up here. It's 7:05, right? We on positive vibes. She's about to tell her story. We love y'all. We're gonna get it right now. Okay. So I love this lady. She has. I can't give her no justice to speak about her like that. She's gonna tell you all about herself, tell her amazing story. You love it, you like it. Throw some hearts on there, throw some fingers on there. The thumb I'm talking about. And show some love, all right? So this is the one, the only Miss Landa, right? Miss Land. Oh my goodness, she's about to rock our world, huh? Let me bring her up, Oh, it's suspenseful, Let's bring her up. Yes, I. Hey.
What's good? What's good?
Oh,
What's
how you
good?
doing? That's
I'm
what I
doing
love to
well.
see.
I
Throw some
can't
fires
complain
in there.
not
How
at
you
all.
doing? How you doing, Miss Wonderful? How you doing? How you doing? Don't act up on me now. Don't act up on me now. So, you know, again, it's let's talk about it. We're here. We love you. We're out here. It's amazing. How you doing? Talk to me. How you doing?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. Listen, you are my guy. You already know I love you with every being in me. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if you didn't have a blueprint on that. Meeting BB, you know, you're my guy. But I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I can't complain. God is good.
Oh, always, always, always. I see your background. You got some.
Oh, you know,
Jose,
I'm a
how you doing? I see your
traveler. I'm
background.
a
You got some.
world traveler.
You,
Come on, man. You see the globe. I got a little surprise, so I ain't gonna tell you
let,
all of it right now, but I got a little surprise.
Wonderful, wonderful. Listen, your story is amazing. I've heard it one too many times. No. I've
Nah.
heard it.
You
I've
got a
heard
little
it.
smidget of it, a little
Every
smidget of it.
every time I hear it though, I'm like, for
Mhm.
real? Like as if I didn't hear that piece or that part, but it's so amazing. It's so
Right.
wonderful. We want to shout out to our viewers, to your viewers. We love everybody. We love y'all. Again, let's get it on. To my understanding, right? To my understanding, traveling is your thing. Why is that?
Man, there's nothing better in this world than to travel, right? So traveling it just opens up your mind to everything that the world has to offer. A book is nice, right? And you can learn a lot from a book, but to travel, to indulge into other people's cultures, to see how they live, you also get an appreciation of what you have going on in your own life, right? And then you see around the world where people have far less than you, but enjoy life way more than you. So then you look at yourself and you're like, there's nothing for me to complain about. If somebody has far less than me and they can live their best life, then I can do the same thing. But it literally just gives you an opportunity to just see the world from a different perspective.
Wow, like it kind of like, it kind of like broadens your horizons, correct?
For sure.
Because it's just like the kids, and we all around. I got a lot of kids, right? But I always have in my mind, where it's about the environment too. Because if they're secluded to one environment and know only one environment, then their horizons won't be broadened to and be abreast to other environments and other opportunities within those environments. It's just like college. I know you've been there too, where what do we gain from college? If anything, it broadens our horizons, subjects that we wouldn't speak on, topics we wouldn't speak on. It's all about broadening horizons. And is that what you mean when you speak about the traveling?
Yeah, for sure. It just gives you an appreciation of life.
Wow.
Top thing, appreciation of life.
Why is that? Because of other cultures you see? The other cultures you see?
Yeah, the other cultures, just everything about it.
Wonderful. So I got a question. I got a personal question. Do you get yourself abreast with the culture before you go there? Like, some actions or some statements may be offensive. And if you go there not knowing, you may have done something or said something offensive and you don't know. So do you put yourself abreast on those different cultures and what they accept and don't accept?
Yeah, for sure. You definitely got to do your research just a tad bit, just to know. Like you said, you don't want to say things that's offensive to other people. You want to respect other people's beliefs and everything like that. So definitely do a little bit of research before you head out to any country. Wardrobe, most likely.
And I've seen you dressed up for some kind of for every culture that there. Man, seeing you how you dress up for the occasion, like you really like that's your thing. And I know that you're not what's the word? Like you're not high maintenance. Like you put all that aside,
not at all.
And you
not at
spend all your money on traveling.
Listen, when I get rich, it's coming soon. That's all I'm gonna do.
You rich. You rich already.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
When that bank account, I'm going, listen, you won't ever see me. I will be in a different country every other week. Funny thing is, I always tell my friends, like, I don't want like a big wedding or anything like that. I want to just take my money and travel. That's it. I'll get married in the courthouse and we'll do our thing traveling.
Is that right? Will you keep the same phone number? Can I call you?
You gonna be able to call me. You gonna
okay, wonderful. Okay, so listen. Let's get what's the word I'm looking for? Let's get educated a little bit from you because I'm glad you're here. So I want to pick your brain a little bit, and we all do. So my question to you is, what's the best place you've ever traveled to? Ooh, hot seat, baby.
Man, that is, you know, when people ask me that question, that's probably one of the hardest questions to answer. And I say that every place has like every country or city I have visited has a special place in my heart, right? Is either because of the person that I travel with, is because of the adventures that I went on.
Mm.
You know, so man, I would say, I would put it like this, right? So my most cultural, um, ooh, man, you really got me in the hot seat. Okay, so the
What?
most,
I'm not
so,
playing.
so the most cultural place that I've been to would definitely have to be Bali. I think I spent the first, like the first half
Hold on,
of,
hold on. I'm sorry to
talk to
cut
me.
you off. You could say the whole thing. Bali, what?
Yeah,
Where we at?
Indonesia. So I went to
What
Indonesia.
continent are we on? You tripping?
So I went to Indonesia. I went to Bali. This was in
Wow,
right before
wow.
the pandemic. This was in 2020, February. And I spent half of that time doing like really cultural things. I went to all of the temples and things in that nature. And then I did
Wow.
the touristy parts, like the second half of the trip. But I would say the most relaxed trip that I took was when I went to Cuba. And the reason why I say that is because there's no cell phone service there. So I was just free, right? I didn't have to check in with anybody. Nobody had to check in with me. And I was just away from the world. I got to enjoy, you know, everything about Cuba. And then a friend of mine who friend lived there actually just took us around. So the thing about that, it was just like, I was just free. I didn't even have to worry about how I was taking a taxi or where I was going. We left it all in
Wow.
his hands, no cell phone service. So you just disconnected from the world. And it was probably one of the best trips that I've taken. But I have memories for every single trip that I have taken. Just, we're going to leave it like
Wow.
that. I do some
Amazing.
dangerous stuff on these trips, but I'm still here to tell it all. So, yeah.
Amazing. And I really want to jump into your world and get into your world. I really do. I really do in this moment in time we have you here.
Yep,
So
yep.
what kind of personality would you say that you are? What kind of personality are you, like producer? What's going on?
Ooh, okay. It depends on the day. One thing about me, I'm a fool. I'm a clown. I love to have fun. I love to joke. I'm very approachable, very loving. So I care about all my friends. I go over the top, you know, my family. I have a really big family. And when I say big, I mean big. Like my mom alone is the five of us. Then my uncle has like eight. And then the next one has like five. So like when I say big family, I
Right.
mean big family. And that's just on my mom's side of the family. That's not even included on my dad's side of the family. So I grew up around a lot of love. So I have a lot of love to give. I just like to have fun. I just love to
Right.
have fun. I love to laugh, crack jokes, but that's me every day, all day.
Right. So it's also family. And
Family for sure.
right. Let me throw this in there, right? Because we are on Let's Talk About It, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is all about investments, finance, small business, learning about how to empower yourself, and we pride ourselves on giving the truth, right? And really dabbing into that and giving everyone opinions, because some people feel like this is the way and this is not the way. Well, we're gonna get right inside that meat and
Right.
find out all the different options there is and tell the truth. With that being said, I do you try to involve your family in your matters and in your
Oh
traveling as
yeah.
well?
Yeah,
Is it
for sure.
about family with you?
For sure. My biggest thing when I first started to travel, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted my family to see what I saw. I couldn't bring everything back to them. I could only bring so much excitement back, but I knew for
Oh,
a fact that was
yeah.
the first thing that I wanted to do. And I got the opportunity to do that. I brought a lot. Listen, I took my dad and my cousin to Dubai. I took some of my cousins to Thailand. You know, I've taken my mom to Paris, my brother, my sister. Yeah, it was a must for me to make sure that my mom, my dad, my sisters, and my friends saw the things that I was able to see. So it was like my top priority. I had to make sure that they saw what I saw.
And you did that. And you did
Oh
that
yeah,
with
yeah, yeah. At least
crash.
I could check that off the list. They can't say that I've never taken them anywhere. I got a few more cousins that I definitely need to take out of the country, and I promise to them that I will. But
Okay.
yeah, I got
Wonderful,
you.
wonderful. So, to my understanding, this ties in beautiful. Like I'm saying, to
Hold
my
on, BB.
understanding,
I got
what
my girl BB. BB said where I'm taking her.
she's
BB,
like, bruh.
I know. She listen. BB said she wanted to go to Bali,
Uh-oh.
right? I think she told me Bali. So I gave her the whole rundown of like everything that I did there. So I told her the next time she goes somewhere that I haven't gone, I'm there. I'm
Okay.
there.
Okay, cool. Okay, so listen. So to my understanding, you are an investor as well, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
What led you to want to begin to start? What made you feel as though you wanted to begin to start investing?
So my first investment that I started was I bought a duplex with my best friend. And
Ooh.
I'm not even going to lie to you. I had anxiety through the roof. I didn't know what was going to take place. I didn't know how that was going to transpire. But 4 years later, that property is still standing, self-sufficient. I don't have to put a lot of work into it. And I
Wow.
would have to literally contribute that to my grandmother. Came from Haiti, came to the U.S., knew she wanted something different and better for us. I was always around it, so I would always help her like collect rent and things of that nature. And I saw the life that she had provided for her children. And I said, you know what? If she can do it, then why can't I? And so with all the stress that I had and the sleepless nights, I just, I spoke to some people and I was like, you know what? This is something I want to do. I just had this nagging feeling like, you have to do more. There's more to it. And I mean, that anxiety, like, BB said, that anxiety, it was every single night when I went to sleep. I just thought about it. And I thought about if I didn't succeed, like who would I be letting down? Would it just not be myself, but like my mom and everybody else that believed in me, that thought that I can do this property? So I had a lot, but I can stand today and say that I'm thankful that I did do it, that I stepped out on that fear and I did it because it's 4 years later. And I'm blessed. I know some people have told me about their horror stories. I haven't had to deal with that. I pray that that I never don't. But yeah, it's been good ever since then. 4 years, August 1st. So yeah.
Is that the advice you give to everyone? The way you did it, like you just, yeah, you had, I can't even say what you said. Yeah, you have sleepless nights. Yeah, you had anxiety, but
Yeah.
you don't regret doing it. Is that the advice you give to everyone? Like, hey, just what?
My
Finish my
advice to
sentence. What?
people is literally to you have to go with your gut feeling, right? But don't limit yourself. I tell myself that all the time. Listen, I got bamboozled just recently, right? So that I went skydiving, right? And so I told my friend Priscilla about this. Yes, I'm calling her out. I told my friend Priscilla about this, a while ago. And she remembered, and for my birthday, she bamboozled me. She took me to go skydiving, right? But I can honestly tell you, it freed up so many emotions, so many.
Whoa.
I have no words to even speak about that experience. When I came down, I was so happy that she was scared. She was scared. She was like, oh my God, like, is she going to jump? And when I jumped, it was like everything that I had thought about or that I was afraid about, like, jumped out of that plane with me too.
Well, hold
And
on, wait, hold on. So you mean to tell me, hold on. You mean it, hold on now. So hold on. You mean to tell me that not only do you travel, not only do you invest, but you was acting like a plane. You jumped out of a plane acting like a plane, acting like a bird. You do that too.
Yeah, I was acting like a bird. And before I went skydiving, I actually went like hang gliding in Brazil. Yeah.
Listen, come fly to
don't tell the
friendly
people about my life
skies.
insurance policy. They ain't gonna like that.
Oh my goodness, land. Okay.
Yeah.
How they said, let's spill the beans. Let's spill the beans. You told me that experience, and next thing you know,
I got you to do it.
I'm jumping out of plane.
And listen.
Oh
And
my
what I
goodness.
say to that is like we can learn from everybody, right? You
Right.
don't have to be a guru of anything, right? You just got to be honest and transparent about your experience and what and everybody's experience is different, right? So
Right.
I'm glad that I was able to inspire you because literally, like I said, Priscilla was the one that pushed me beyond my fears, right? And it was one of the greatest experiences that I had. But by her doing that, and like I say, and by having the right people in your corner too that believe in you and that will push you, that can see in you more than you can see in yourself.
Wow.
And then that pushed me to then that led to you jumping out of the plane, to BB wanted to jump out of the plane. I mean, my mom, right after I did it, my mom was like, okay, I want to do it. And my mom doesn't even want to get on roller coasters, so that was a big deal, you know.
Wow,
So
you're influential. You're influential.
just a tad bit,
Just a tad.
bit.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. No, boy, stay on the ground. Stay on. Listen, we need this. But okay, so you invest not only in the properties, but you invest in stocks and crypto as well, correct?
Yep, stocks, crypto. I did a little bit of trading as well. And how that all happened was,
Right.
no lie, I was living my best life, right? Living my best life, being a flight attendant.
Don't let me start dancing.
Listen, I'm telling you, if I can go back and say, man, there's a period of time in my life where I literally lived my best life, just like no worries, just out there, just traveling. It had to be when I was a flight attendant, and I went everywhere. I was always with one friend or another, you know, either with my family, just out. I had no worries. I was just out. 2020 happened. I just come back from Bali. My mom was worried. My mom didn't even want us to go to the trip. And my mom was like giving us all these news articles and like, hey, be careful. There's this thing called Corona. Da, da, da. I was like, that's not real. I'm out of here. I'm gone. Went to Bali, came back, and then the world changed, right? And how I got into investing into crypto, into stocks, and into trading was because, like I said, the world changed. And so everything in my life took a change, and everything ended like right then and there. And so I realized that like just having one source of income is close to having none. And with that being said, it was just like, okay, what can I do? And so my friend Patrick and I were always on the phone. We're always talking. Okay. And he was like, bro, let's just figure it out. Let's invest. Like what? And to be honest, before 2020, I thought that the stock market was a scam, right? I didn't have the knowledge that I have now, and I didn't have the right people in my life to show me what the stock market can provide for you.
Is it a scam? Is it a scam?
Nah, listen, what I've seen in 2020, I'm convinced. Listen, I'm ready to leave my job to do it full time. That's where I'm at with it right now.
That's where you at now? Hold on, I'm about to scream and yell. That's where you at now?
That's where I'm at right now.
But hold on. One of them flight attendants, man, I was asleep and they passed me by. They didn't give me one of them free peanuts. You owe me.
I owe you. I got you.
But nah, seriously, that's wow. So you ready to invest? You ready to go in? You ready to dive in?
Yeah, I'm ready to dive in. What it showed me was that there's nothing right now that can multiply my money the way that the stock market can. And so I'll give you this story too.
Give me a story. Give me a story, please. I need to comprehend. what you're saying.
I got you. So my very first option, I didn't even know how to buy or sell it.
Well, you talking about stock market option, buying option?
I didn't even know how to buy it or sell it. So I was using Robinhood. That was the very first platform that I used, very user-friendly. And by it being user-friendly, I think it just made it easier for people to want to invest, right? True. Every single night when the first time I put my money into the stock market, right? Okay. Don't be like me. I took all my money and I just dumped it into the stock market, right? No prior knowledge, no anything. I just knew it was something that I wanted to do, and I just did it, and I just went for it, right? And so I was like, what is option trading? Option trading. I was on YouTube every single day. Yeah. Every single day. And I didn't even know how to sell, buy anything. Like my very first option, I got really lucky. So it was a stock, SNDL. And I bought an option, a call option, right? And if anybody doesn't know what a call option is, it's just that you're betting that the stock will go in an upward direction. So I bought this call option. Okay. And I think it was $125. So that was my very, very first purchase, $125. Okay. So I went to go, and like now it's up 100%. I'm like, yeah, I'm winning. I know what I'm doing. Okay, let's go. Right. Right after that, right, I go to sell it, right? And so I'm on YouTube, and the YouTube channel is telling me, you got to go through the same steps of when you bought it. So I did the exact same steps as I'm buying it, and I bought a second option, right? So now I bought the second option for double the price of what I paid for the first one, right? Oh. Crazy story.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Listen, all wrong, and it all.
Oh my goodness! Right? Danger.
Right after that, it went crazy. Like SNDL was up like $3.
That's the marijuana. Is that the marijuana stock?
Yes. Okay. Yes. And it went on a tear. It went on a tear for about I want to say a good 2-3 days. So now
Okay.
I took $300. Now it's up $800. I was like, dang, where they do this at? Cash me out. Cash
What?
me out. Listen, I didn't even know how to sell. So finally, I went through it. I know how to sell. I'm like, cash me out, cash me out. But that was my very first option. Didn't even know what I was doing.
You was hooked in the vein since then.
Listen,
It
right
was
then
in the
and there,
vein, man.
right then and there, I was hooked. And crypto was even worse. I don't even want to talk about crypto. What it
Well,
has done for
I
me,
don't know.
man.
Listen. Let's tell everybody how to find you if they want to get in contact with you. Tell everybody know
Listen.
who
Just
you
hit
are.
me up on IG, Miss Landa. You can hit me up. I'm always available. People know I always have my phone in my hand. So if you need anything travel wise, investing wise, listen, I even got some things coming down the pipeline with Airbnb. So the whole 9 yards.
Wow. No, listen, we got some more. I want to listen. I need everybody to stay locked in because we about to dive deeper with Land right now. She don't even know. You don't even know. Listen, what was your main objective? What was your main objective when you first began to invest? What was that? What was the main objective in that?
So I'm a person about transparency, right? So I can tell you that I wanted to get rich. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I wanted to day by day build wealth. No, I wanted to be rich. That was like the whole thing about it. But I realized too, right after that was the wrong way about, going about that whole thing. And it doesn't happen overnight. And I had to realize that, right? It's not a get rich quick scheme, and you can't just throw your money in there without the knowledge, the proper mentorships and things in that nature. So although I had a lot of success in the beginning, there are some things that like stopped me right in my tracks. And then I realized that, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, and I need to seek out someone that knows way more than I know, and to kind of treat this like college and be patient with myself as well. I was really impatient in the beginning. Like I was like, man, I want this and I want it now, and I want it, I want
Right.
this money and I want it now. Right? Why not me? Right? And then that's why I say sometimes you have to stay off of social media too, because it gives what people put out there. They're like, I made $100,000 in 2 days, and then you're like, okay, so why not me? Right? But you don't know how long that person has studied. So just take your time. If this is something that you do want to do, I do encourage everybody to invest. It doesn't matter if it's properties, when that's real estate, if it's Airbnb, if it's the stock market, if it's crypto, if it's trading, whatever, if it's Amazon shopping, whatever it is, you need to invest, because working is just not going to cut it.
Wait,
One
hold
job
on.
is
I
just
gotta
not
stop
gonna
you.
cut it. All right, stop.
I hope everyone heard all that, because I'm gonna find a way to press the rewind button on this IG, man. If anybody know how to press rewind, let me know. But in the meantime, listen, my question is this. Is having multiple streams of income the right way to go? Is that really the right way to go? Because listen, hold on. I got one stream of income. I got a 9 to 5. I'm okay. I'm trying to do some things, but I got one stream of income and I'm doing perfectly fine. I mean, I see everybody on IG, everybody on TikTok, they're having multiple streams of income. They hustling hard. Well, I'm comfortable in my bubble. I seen someone have put, get uncomfortable. I think that was Miami, get uncomfortable. But talk to me about me. I got one stream of income. I'm cool. Yeah, I got kids. I got responsibilities, but I only got one stream of income. What's your advice to me?
To be honest, I don't knock anyone's hustle. Right. So if one stream of income and you feel okay with that in your every being and your soul, and you're okay with that, then hey, there's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5, right? We all need a 9 to 5. If I'm a business owner, I need 9 to 5 people to work in order for my business to be sustainable, right? So I don't knock anyone's hustle. I'm not going to say that a 9 to 5 is bad, because my 9 to 5 right now is providing the resources that I need to invest. It's providing the resources I need to survive. It's providing, the resources I need to travel. So I won't knock anyone who does a 9 to 5 and make them feel like, okay, a 9 to 5, it's bad and you're not living your life. No, I won't say that at all. But I will say, if you're a person that when you go to sleep at night, you have thoughts of doing more and you want more, then you would have to go and invest, because a job just isn't going to cut it if you want to have your free time, if you want to get up and go and do as you please whenever you so please. Having the means to travel and then not having to come back after you have traveled and work a 9 to 5 plus a second job, you know, plus trying to sell on the side, because honestly, hustling isn't for everybody, and that's okay. And being a business owner isn't for everybody, and that's okay. Being a trader isn't for everybody, and that's okay. You just have to live in your own right, walk in your own path, walk in your own shoes, and don't let anybody else, you know, make you feel bad for the decisions that you make, if you know that you're making those decisions based solely on how you truly feel. Like, I know that I'm built for more. I know that I'm built for more than a 9 to 5. I feel it every single day that I go to work. I feel it every single day when I'm talking to other people. You know, motivating other people. Listen, I got a lot of people into the stock market, and I didn't even know what I was doing. I just knew the feeling that I had, and me seeing my money multiply that way that it did, that I had never seen before. No bank account could do that, right? No job can do
at
that.
all, period.
And so, listen, I got family group chats, two family group chats, mom side, dad side, the whole family together, friends. I didn't even know what I was doing, but I knew when I made money, and I was just like, okay, I need to share this excitement with so many people. And, you know, I'm thankful to all my friends that listen to me. You know, a lot of my friends tell me, hey, I would have never invested into crypto if it wasn't for you. I would have never gotten into this. And don't get me wrong, is it stressful? Yes. Does it rack your brain? Yes. But anything worth having doesn't come easy. And I had to learn that on my journey, on this journey as well. So, you know, I just realized that me too, being where I'm at, I know that, like, I'm the firstborn, so there's a lot of things that's on your shoulder as the firstborn. So with that, I just knew that I had to do something different. And, you know, taking this journey, stressing myself out sometimes for sure, but I wouldn't have had it any other way.
Wow, amazing, man. Moment of silence. No, that's deep. Well, with all that you have going on, and all the risks that you've taken, all the steps forward you've taken, all that you have going on in your life right now, is it or was it, or is it difficult budgeting though? I mean, with all that you have going on and all that you're doing, all that you're pursuing?
Most of my friends will tell you that I'm really cheap.
Really? Okay.
No, I'm not even gonna lie. My friends will tell you that I'm cheap. And if it's one thing that I know how to do, is I know how to control my money. That's one thing about me from day one.
Okay.
I do have, like, my experiences as far as, like, my family that has taught me, like, okay, if I want this, I need to save, right? And a lot of my friends call me Haitian Jew, right? So
okay.
Man, some people
okay.
in the comments got me cracking up.
But, so you the one in the family with that name, huh?
Okay,
that's you.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. They know. One thing I don't play about is about my money, and I will find a way how to save. I will find my way how to find a deal. And that's why the last live you had, I think it was 2 lives ago, when she was talking about, like, the credit cards and things of that nature.
Yes.
That was stuff that I was, like, intrigued about, because I was like, man, you know, I don't use my debit card. I only use my credit card. So then I utilize my cash reward points and things like that nature. Like, I just actually went on vacation 2 weeks ago. Man, 2 weeks went by fast. And how I went on that vacation.
Where you went? Where you went?
I went to St. Croix, man. I went to St. Croix.
You went to... All right, go on. Keep going.
All right.
Go on. Keep going.
And so what I did with my cash rewards was, that's how I paid for my flight. So that money didn't come out of my pocket, you know? So I'm always finding some ways, high interest accounts and things in that nature. I do need to learn, you know, the whole life insurance thing. I don't have that down packed, but eventually down the line, I might run into somebody.
You have enough bullets. Let everybody know where to find you at. Let everybody know where to
Miss Landa,
they know all the information you got.
Hey, Miss Landa, come and find me. Like I said, I can help you out with rental properties, traveling. Definitely, that's my thing. And I got a little nuggets here and there that I can help you out with too. So
definitely. And you already know this is JF Investment Upskill Trading Academy. Let's talk about it every Thursday at 8. We got land on. She's dropping some gems. So to my understanding, my question is how important is it? How important is it to invest in the right way? And pause, question, I got something in parentheses. I heard you had got together with Jeff Investments. I heard, huh?
So yeah.
Let's go.
Big shout out to my stepdad Jackson. No, because this guy listened to everything I had to say.
He loves you, Jack.
I called this man every single day, and I was like, I don't know, man. I want to invest. He was like, and he's so funny. He's like, all right, then just do it. I'm
right,
like, no,
right.
Dad,
He's that type of guy.
He's that type of guy. I'm like, he's like, no, just do it. I'm like, Dad, listen, I need some steps. He's like, I don't know what you're waiting on. Just do it. And I'm like, but wait, there's some, there's some steps to it. But every single night when I used to talk to him about everything that I wanted to do,
Wow.
he was super supportive about it, right? And he was just like, okay, listen, I know somebody that might know somebody that can help you out, right? So no lie, he linked me up with 3 people. The very first guy, I didn't like the vibe at all. I was like, nah, next, let's do the next one. So the next guy we spoke to, and he wasn't really like attentive to us, so he never got back to us. And I was like, no.
Wow.
Then I met BB, and me and her, we connected right off the bat. BB was like, man, you remind me so much of my husband. She was like, nah, funny thing was, the very first day that I met her, I told her, like, she might as well just go ahead and give me the key, because that we weren't going to separate. And we've been glued to the hip ever since. And I told her that the very first conversation, when we were talking, I told her, I said, she was so surprised that I knew so much about the stock market. And I had told her, I was like, no, this is my first time investing. But I was so intrigued that I literally every single night, I was on YouTube. Right? I was following this guy. I was watching videos. I was researching. I was pitching things to my friends. And right after that, I got in contact with BB. I did the very first, the class with you. And I was hooked ever since. And I appreciate it so much. Like, she really took the time out when I first talked to her, and she was just like, listen, you are going to be great at this. Your personality, everything that you believe in, I believe in you. And then, you and I, it's been a great connection from the very, very, very jump. So I'm very thankful that we crossed paths.
It's a blessing.
It's only up from here. Like I told you, you stuck with me. There's no going anywhere. And it's been a blessing.
But really though, that question, I know I took the lust and the line, but how important is it to invest in the right way though? How important is it to invest in the right way? Because again, a lot of people listen, and I know what's going on out there. I'm hip to the streets. I got a son who's 21. He out there doing his thing. Okay, I'm hip to the streets. I know that a lot of people are, like you said, anxiety. They're kind of fearful of investing. They don't know what specifically to invest in. Everybody's saying this, invest in that, invest in this, invest in that. My thing is that how important is it to invest in the right way? And I think the right way, first of all, so let me answer this for you. I think the right way, first of all, is to invest in yourself first, right? But invest in yourself the right way and invest in everything else the right way. How important is that?
I would say super important. So when I first started, right, like I said, I had no prior knowledge. I just kind of got lucky, right? I invested at the right time. And anybody who invested in 2020, you didn't need to know what you were doing.
Right.
You could have put your money into the stock market and you would have made money. Crypto was on a tear in 2020. I've seen some really, I'm talking about numbers people have, shared with me as well. So the one thing that I will say is that, is very important. And that's why I seeked out a mentor. And that's why I seeked out you. I heard that, you have put in 12 years and that this is what you do for a living. And so the very first thing that I said, okay, I know that I don't know what I'm doing. And in the beginning, like I said, I was making, I make a ton of money, but I didn't know like that you need to take profit, when to take profit, how to take profit, when to buy the dip, when not to buy the dip, when is the right time to buy. Just everything in that nature. Why are you picking a company? It wasn't just about, okay, because it's Amazon and Amazon will be here forever. And that's why I picked Amazon. No, I didn't know that you really needed to go and deep dive and look into the company's financials. You needed to look and see, what they're going to do with your money. Because at the end of the day, it is your hard-earned money. And I remember there was this quote that you told me. It was like, you need to protect your soldiers. You can't send your soldiers out there to just die and don't come back and produce anything. And that, in the beginning, I just was like, okay, yeah. I mean, I can read, I can write, I can go and get a job again. And if I lost $5,000, it was just, I lost $5,000. It is what it is. But then I realized, I realized really quickly is that you need to know what you're doing. It's just like college, right? A doctor doesn't come out of high school right away performing open heart surgery. So, and it's the same thing with the stock market. But I think that people with the stock market is just that people think that, that as soon as you put your money in there, you're going to become a millionaire overnight. And that's definitely not the case. But my friends and I, we had a lot of success. We didn't know what we were doing. We were just, reading the news, and then we went on a tear, making $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, not knowing what we were doing. But that's not sustainable. And so I guess rambling on about all of that is just not sustainable because If you don't know when to take profit, you don't know when, and then you get into a market like what we're in right now, where one day we're up and one day we're down, and then you're trying to trade in a choppy market. Then you really get, you know, the stock market can really beat you up, and then kind of gets discouraging at times if you don't know what you're doing. And so that's why I think a lot of people, they get in and then they stop, is because they don't have the right tools and resources that they need to succeed in the stock market.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. And also in real estate too, definitely we need to seek out the way to do it the right way as well.
For sure.
For sure. Oh my goodness. Great stuff. Great stuff. So great stuff. So in the midst of traveling and trading and working, traveling, trading, you know, what you're doing, all that you're doing, I'm asking this question for everyone out there, right? Because like I said, we came into this live, wipe your feet on the rug, positive vibes, right? Loving everyone, throwing, you know, giving out positive encouragement and inspiring each and every one that's on here. How, with all the traveling and trading and doing all that you're doing, how do you find that peace and serenity? How is it found with you? Hopefully you can inspire us, and we can do it the same way, or learn some gems or some nuggets, golden nuggets from that.
I could definitely say that it's not easy. It's not easy juggling so many different things at one time. I think sometimes I kind of make it look easy, but I would also I would also say, man, I have a really good support system, support team. There's people that I can call up at any given time, and there's people that know me, that know when I'm not okay, that they'll come and encourage me, and they'll come and talk to me, and they know when to give me my space. They know when not to give me my space. They encourage me to keep going. And I thank them a lot. They know who they are. They know I'm bugging them all the time. I'm always texting them. You know, I have people like you in my corner, my mom, my family members, my friends, and they keep me in line, honestly. You know, meditating, eating right, you know, trying to work out and doing all of those things. So just staying grounded, to be honest.
Love it. Love it. I got a question for that, because you're not off the hook. We're going to deep dive into that one, right? So again, you know, man, my questions, I always have so many deep questions, some 1 or 2 or 3, I got to write down, right? So I wrote this down. I want you to just give me some answers on this, right? So put this in order for me, please, right? Put this in order for me, please, right? So I got 4 things I want you to put in order. So 1 is what goes first, second, third, fourth is what I'm saying, right? So 1 is individual work ethic, right? My individual work ethic. 2, someone who pushes you, like I need someone who pushes me. 3, someone who inspires me. And 4, someone who holds me accountable, right? So put that in order for me, right? Ooh. Put that in order for me, because, you know, I know you say it's important to have people, they give you your peace and, you know, things like that. So put that in order for me. 1, my individual work ethic. 2, someone who pushes me. 3, someone who inspires me. And or 4, someone who holds me accountable.
Okay. Good one.
Yeah.
I'm in a hot seat. Okay, I gotta think a little bit about that.
No, but I want to know. We want to know.
I take great pride in my work ethic. Top 10 people will tell you, if you know me, they know I work hard.
Let me say something about that. Hold on. Let me say something about that. Listen. You may not have known this, right? So it's a couple of days, but one of these days we were working, right? Her and I were working. She came here about like 11 o'clock, right? She came about 11 o'clock. We were working, and it was getting late. It was like about 7 o'clock. It was about to be dark. You know, it was about to be dark. And I'm like, oh, I'm tired. Bro. I want to go. So I'm like, Lamb, you know, I don't want you to go home, drive in the dark. She like, man, I'm okay. I'm working. I'm like, dang, how am I going to get her to get out of here? Like, I never seen a work ethic like you before. Like, we were grinding, but I'm ready to go. And listen, my wife would tell you, I grind hard. Like
you do.
Yeah, and you outgrinded me. I'm like, dang, how am I gonna get her to get up out of here, man? I'm ready to go, but I never told you I didn't want to break down, right? But yeah, your work ethic is off the roof. And I want to shout out Cottage Spa. See you, baby. But yeah, go on, Land. Your work ethic, that's 1.
Yeah, I think
your work ethic is out of this world.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the most important things to me. It just speaks volume without me having to open my mouth and speak about anything, right? Yeah. People know that I'm about business. And when I really want something, there's nothing going to get in my way at all. Like, I'm going to go and get it. People know I don't sleep. I'll go and get it. So if I want something, definitely gonna go and get it. I've always worked hard for everything that I have. So I would definitely say top work ethic.
Work ethic. Okay.
Next, pushes me or inspires me. I would say inspire me, because a lot of the things that come from the things that I do today came from somebody that inspired me, right? So definitely, that would be top. That would be the second one. Having people around me that inspire me to, just so it's people I can look up to and know that they have walked shoes that I want to then fill, So I would think that's like number two. So with my work ethic, then pushing me into what inspires me from what I've seen from other people.
Okay.
I got some people in my life that push me past my limits, push me out of a plane. I ain't gonna never let her live that down. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Till the day we die, I'm gonna always tell her that she bamboozled me to jump out of the plane. But I appreciate her. Top 10. She knows that I love her.
Yeah, I appreciate her too. Listen, but I heard you had to pull up on the side of the road and take some breaths. Like,
man, listen, I pulled up. I had anxiety, Jeff. When I tell you I had anxiety, I already cut up, and I'm a little dramatic from time to time. I can't say that, but baby, my heart was beating.
What? Listen. I wasn't scared until they opened the doors. When they opened the doors and I looked down.
It's when you hit them.
Come on, man. When they opened the doors and I looked down and I seen clouds, but I couldn't see no grass, no nothing. Damn, I'm too high. Listen, man, I got so scared at that moment. I wasn't like, well, okay, I'm gonna tell the truth. I got scared at that moment. My hand touched the airplane brakes, and I didn't even know it was the brakes. And the guy driving the plane, he tapped my hand like, don't touch. But I'm like, oh my gosh, where the heck am I, man? But at that point, you can't turn back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely someone pushes you. Yeah, you need that. Yes.
Yeah. And you know what? I wasn't scared when I got up there. Actually, when I go back to the pictures, I was in deep thought. I was thinking about everything. I was thinking about everything. And what I got out of that was, it was just like, man,
what did you get out of it?
The life you want to live.
Wow.
Is right there in front of you. All you have to do is face your fears and jump. Yeah, off the camera.
Come on, man.
Off the camera. Off the
Come
camera.
on, man.
Man, listen, I promise you, and it made me feel that way. It literally, man, come on, man.
Come on, man. Say that again, Lance. Say that again.
Listen, the life you want to live is right in front of you. You have to face your fears, conquer them. You just got to jump. You just literally have to jump, because everything that we make up in our heads is not that bad, right? Like, so I thought I was going to get that feeling when I jumped, right? Like a roller coaster, like that type of feeling. And it wasn't that at all. It was like, honestly, it was the most freeing thing I had ever done. Like, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yo, Priscilla, you heard him, right? He was touching the plane brake. Listen, when I got up there, I didn't even hold on to the plane, and I didn't realize it. So when we got down, I'm like, dang, all the instructions that this man told me.
Let me know. Wait. Listen, man, let me, and this was, okay, so let me tie this into life, right? Let me tie this into life. I want to tie this into life, because you've been through a lot of things. You travel, you invest, you do a lot of things. I mean, you are so brilliant, right? And everybody on this live is brilliant. Everybody on this live has something to give and offer. Listen, there's instructions to life. There's rules to life. But a famous person of the name Mike Tyson said, everyone has a game plan until you get hit or punched that first time. When you get punched that first time, everything is out the window, but it's okay to fail. It's okay to fail. It's okay to fail. The man gave instructions. I didn't follow none of the instructions when I jumped. None of them. And then I'm in the air. I'm almost to the ground. I'm like, I had to tell him, man, I didn't do what you said, man. I'm sorry. He like, man, don't worry about it. Bro, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. And your dream is right in front of you. All you got to do is put your fears aside and jump. I love it. It's beautiful. Yeah. And we thank you. So last but not least, Lan, is that you would want to have someone hold you accountable?
For sure. Definitely have to hold me accountable, because there's things like when we go through life that we think we're right and we aren't. And we need people to let us know, like, hey, you're wrong. You need to see things from other people's perspective, right? Because you might have grown up in a different culture and the way you do things may not be the way someone else does things, and how you perceive things isn't how someone else perceives those same things. So it's always good to, you know, be held. It doesn't feel good when somebody holds you accountable for the most part, right? Because you think that you're doing the right thing, you think that you're a good person, and then somebody hits you and like, hey, what you did here, and what you did here, but look at it from my way. And then it also opens up your mind, because I've learned things from people that way too, by them holding me accountable. I'm like, okay, well, I see where you can see that, and I feel where you might have felt that way. So, yeah. Somebody said, what?
Yeah, answer that, Lan. Answer that right there. I love the question, and I love questions coming. Answer that. You know.
Yeah. So
would that happen? The question is, would that happen to you with the trade? So would that happen to you when you forget all the game plans that you should do, or all the disciplines you should do?
Listen, perfect question. So I remember I was in this trade, right? And I knew for a fact that I should have taken profit, but I didn't take profit, right? I got greedy, right? I saw the numbers crawling. I saw them. And then in a split second, what happened? The market reversed, right? And it stopped me in my tracks, right? So the money that I could have had, I didn't have it because I wasn't disciplined, right? And even then too, you know, that was my biggest thing when I came to you, and I was like, man, I need to be disciplined. Like, take profit when to take profit, cut my losses when to cut losses. I was very undisciplined when I first started trading. I learned a lot from that. And then, so going back to that, is just like, it's easy to get distracted, right?
Right.
The stock market brings on a lot of emotions. You need to be mentally stable to trade in the stock market. You need to have a game plan. You need to know why you're in the stock market. You need to know if you're in it for the short term, for the long term. So you can't be in it for the long term and upset with the short term, you know, issues that you have going on in the stock market. Wow. So, you know, just be patient and understand what type of trader or investor that you are. And so I had to learn that. And I'm still learning that along the way, because there's no good feeling when you see your money, you got $1,000 and then your $1,000 is down to $500. So, you know, it plays with your emotions a lot. And that's probably, I would say that's probably the number one thing that you might want to work on before going into the stock market. And paper trading doesn't cut it. Paper trading, it's not your money. So you have no emotion. You're not attached to it until it's your own money. And then and you kind of just got to go from there.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So I want you to do two things for me, Lan, real quick. I want you to type in your information down there. And second, right after that, I want you to go take the globe and show me what's your next trip. And then I got two more major questions for you. We're going to end it like that, please. And while she's doing all that, I want to shout out everybody. Oh, you got a globe right there. You don't even need to get out. But hold up, did you type your information in there? Type your information so everybody can see it if they want it now, okay?
It's on there. It's on there.
It's on there? Okay. They want to know where I want to shout out everyone who's on this live. I want to shout out everyone who's following us, joining us. Man, her flyers we did for her is amazing. It doesn't even say what. It doesn't even give any justice to where she's been, what she's doing. I want to give a shout out to Passive Market, on sponsor. I want to give a shout out everybody who's not here. I want to give a shout out BB Tax on TikTok, Millie. Oh my gosh. I want to give a shout out to Millie. Sparkling Status. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and it was her birthday too, so big up to Priscilla.
I know. Big up to her. Yeah, big up to her.
Listen, one thing about, she gonna tell you, hey, I call her all the time. Okay, listen.
Yeah, Millie Queen. There it is, Millie Queen. Say something. Right, yeah, you know who you are. Say something, baby. Okay, yeah, man. Shout out to Sparkle Status. That's our heart right there. Shout out to Cottage Spa, Stacking Stars. I mean, shout out to Versace Soap. Shout out to. We seen everybody on. There's a lot of people on there. We thank you for
I got all my family on here too. My girl Jasmine, I see her.
Yeah, definitely. And everyone who couldn't make it. So listen, let's get right along. My next question is, right, if someone wanted so if someone wanted to do what you do, what would it take for them to do what you do? Like, if you're going to give some steps, I don't know how you're going to answer this question, but what would it take for them to do what you do?
Ooh.
Or even better, I should ask. What is it for them to, because, you know, you want everyone to do better than you if you're that type of person, which you are, you know, so what would it take?
First, dedication, right? So you need to be dedicated to anything that you want to do. Consistency. And that's something that, I mean, I just had a conversation about this today. I know that I can be consistent because I've done it before. But when things get hard, that's when you really have to dig deep. And I'm still working on that myself. But I literally will tell people, anybody that wants to do anything in life, just walk in your own truth, right? Walk in whatever is in your gut that you want to do. You may not be interested in the stock market. The stock market might give you heart attacks, right? Because you're like, oh, my money's up, my money's down, my money's up, my money's down, my money's up. It's not a stable thing, right? So if that's not your thing, that's okay. If the real estate market is your thing, then go for that and go all in for that, right? And that's
love
where
it,
I'm at
love
right
it.
now too, you know. So I don't have a clear cut, I guess, blueprint to tell people to do like what I'm doing, right? I got a lot on my plate as well. And I know a lot of people can't handle a lot of things at one time. So I just say that whatever it is that you and everybody knows, we know what keeps us up at night. We know what we want to do. We know the feeling that we have inside. If it's a job that you want to change it, right? You don't want to work there anymore. You don't have to work there anymore. We get comfortable. So just be uncomfortable. We really do. We get comfortable and we limit ourselves. And I'm still in the process of, you know, undoing those things. And it's a lot, like, right? So especially if you're around my age, you got a lot, right? So your parents are telling you to go to school, get a job, retire. And then you got the new millenniums and they're like, get on TikTok, make $1 million. And you're kind of in between, right? So I just say, just, you know, walk in your own truth, believe in yourself. Definitely have some people, if, you know, that's around you that can help push you past your limits. Yeah. But I don't have a clear cut like blueprint. I know everybody's story is different. I hope that I've inspired somebody to at least get into real estate or to at least think outside of the box, you know, to travel more. I know a lot of people don't like to travel, but I promise you it's probably one of the best things that you can do. I won't take. Listen, I love to travel. That's my number one thing. Somebody asked me how old I am. I can't tell nobody that. I'm 21. Look at my face.
Listen, she found. Let me tell the viewers something. She found that was 2 weeks ago. Maybe 1 week and a half. She found some tickets for me to go on the cruise, and I didn't ask for it or anything like that. She was just like, hey, I got these cheap. You know what I'm saying? These tickets, man, is buy one, get one free. Blah, 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 blah. Here go all the information. Here's all you need. Then she read all the stipulations I had. She's amazing, man. You know what I mean? And we ended up going to the trip, you know, but I didn't ask her. I wasn't even thinking about traveling or anything like that. But she found it for me. And she called me. That's the type of friend you have in land, you know, that she'll just call you up randomly and say, hey, I got something for you. You know what I mean? And that's what we need more in our lives. People, I'm telling you. Listen, if your circle is a rectangle, think again, okay? Think again, reassess yourself. Yeah. Listen, Lance, show us where you're going next. What's going on? Show us the globe where you're going next.
Before I tell you that, I'll tell you this. You know why I sent that to you? I felt that you needed a break. Like, you go hard. I know. I didn't know that. But you go hard, right? And so, man, I've never seen anybody go as hard as you go hard, right? Yeah. I mean, you're up what? Crack of dawn, 5 a.m.
What's that? What's crack of dawn? What's that? Crack of Kisai? Crack of what?
Yo, who does that coming? 5 a.m. You up there? I'm texting you at 5 o'clock and you responded. I text you at 2 o'clock. You responded. I said, I know I'm in for something, but you inspire me too to work hard. And you know what it is? I don't want you to outwork me. So I gotta be.
Man, high five. You know, yeah.
I don't want you to outwork me, and also too, like, I know that you guys have so much respect and love for me that I don't want to let you guys down. So that's why I say my work ethic is what's so important to me, because I don't want to let you guys down, right? You guys believe in me to do things that I never even thought was possible when it comes to this whole stock market thing. So, like, I appreciate you guys, and I'm glad you guys went on a trip. You had fun. You needed that break. Definitely. You was away from me. Listen, I was missing you, man. I was like, dang, when you coming back? Yo, you sent me them pictures. I was like, man, when you coming back? Because I need my partner in crime, man.
Yeah, I'm glad these glasses. See, the thing about these glasses, it'll hold up any tears. It'll hold it up. Because it's like from the bottom on up, so it'll hold it. And then when I let it go, it just fall like that. But listen, we winding down to the very end. We love you, land. We love this live. We about to post it on YouTube, the whole thing. We about to listen. Man, did you put your stuff in the chat? Did you tell everybody how to get you?
It's in there. It's in there.
Okay, it's in there. Listen. If anybody who want to leave early, man, we got something for you. But anyways, Lan, tell us where you're going next. And then last but not least, before we go, leave. I know you gave so much nuggets here. So much nuggets. I want you to leave some lasting impressions and some lasting words, not just a beautiful face and some good hair. Okay? And know what I'm saying? I want you to leave lasting impression on us that we can remember you by. You know, what you got to give us, Lan?
All right, first, let's pick a spot.
Oh my
Wherever
goodness.
we going, BB paying for it. Just so you know.
BB paying for it. BB paying.
BB paying for it. Let's see.
She paying.
Man, y'all better have me going to no crazy place.
Oh
man.
my gosh! If you pick the ocean, did that mean we going on a cruise? What did that mean? Oh, we can be on an L. I don't know. Go ahead. Go.
We're on a cruise. All right, let's see. I'm gonna actually close my eyes, so I'm gonna pick it. So now wherever this sun is, right here.
2, 1.
So you see where it says right here, right? So it says that we are going to Egypt.
Which finger? You put your thumb? Okay, which one?
See what I say? It says Egypt. So I actually want to go there, man. So that's what we
got. We want to go there.
I need to go to Africa before I leave this earth. I need to go to Africa, and I want.
All right, but listen. We going there. Right? But it don't matter. It don't matter anywhere in Africa. But listen, I don't want to hear no complaints about it's hot. I'm there. So I'm gonna get upset, man. If I hear it's hot,
I went to Dubai, so we good.
All right, we good. So listen, man. Leave us with some lasting impressions. Peggy, Kiki, we see you. We love you. Leave us with something. We leave us with some lasting impressions, please. We want to know.
So, like I said, my biggest thing is to just step out of your comfort zone, right? Don't be afraid to try anything. Like I said, I didn't know how my first rental property was going to go. 4 years later, it's still standing strong. All the anxiety I had, and this property in itself has surprised me, right? So it just let me know that if I just get out of my own head, I can succeed at a lot of things. And like you told us, it's okay to fail. It's okay to fail. And I think a lot of us, we hold ourselves accountable for a lot of things, and it kind of like it makes us scared to want to go out, right? Because we're like, I don't want to fail, and it's okay to fail. It's okay to fail. It's okay, but we have to get out there. We got to try new things. It's the time is now. You know, you and I talk about that. The time is now. That generational wealth transfer is coming up. I just want to be a part of it. I don't want to miss out. And, you know, I want to be that first person in my family to say that it was done. I want to pass that on to, to the next generation and to the next generation. I don't just want to be rich. I want to be wealthy, right? And I want to be financially free. I want to be, just the owner of my own time, of me, right? Where nobody has to tell me where and how to maneuver and to govern myself. So I would just say, like I said, with everybody, just get you a real close-knit circle, people that you can believe in, that believe in you, that you can trust, and that they can push you past your limits. Because you definitely need people to. Don't be afraid to just take a chance.
Love it. I love it. And I'm pretty sure we gathered so much from you. We love you. This time right here was, sometimes you go to movies and you be in the movie, you be like, dang, man, that's 2 hours of my life. I can never get back off some bull. You know what I'm saying? But this right here was very impactful. I got a present for you. I got a present for you. And it's for my viewers too, but I got a present for you. Stay right there. Hold on. It's going to take 2 seconds. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Listen, next week we got the Jasmine Brothers coming. Y'all don't miss out. We love you, man. We thank you. We love everybody. If you don't know yet, let's talk about it. JF Investments. This is Land. This is JF Investments. We love you.
Listen.
Follow us. Get on board. We got something special every time. Share. Show everybody. He's a fool.
But listen.
I gotta play some music too.
No, you gotta play some music. But listen, if you really want to learn how to invest, man, this guy has 12 years.
Yeah.
12 years?
Yeah, plus, yeah.
12 years plus,
Gosh,
right? No, I'm going to put it out there because where I'm at today as far as my investment, put that down, man. My investment journey is all up to, because of you and everything that you have taught me along the way. you're selfless, right? So you come in and I can call you any time of the day, any time of the night. I appreciate it. I'm so thankful that I found this program. And if anybody wants to, you know, to learn how to trade like a boss, make your lifestyle.
Definitely. We love you, man. We love you.
This guy right here.
Hey, link on in, call us. We got the drive. What they call that? We got the back to school drive. We got the 3 locations. We got a back to school drive. Get back to the kids. We love the kids. Okay, we got the Jasmine Brothers on this. We love you. Hopefully you gain so much from this. This is an angel right here. Let me go back and play some music. I got we out here.
I saw BB on the BB.
Man, some music. We out here, man. We out here.
You're a fool, man.
Oh yeah. Hold up, yeah. See how fast that was as a present. Okay, we gone, man. I gotta play some music and we out of here. You know, that's what I do.
What you got for the people?
Man, let me find where the music at, cause you know my production team. I don't know where they sleep. It's kind of too late for them. I don't know where they at. But here we go anyway. I gotta find it. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay, so we love you guys. Y'all have a great night. Love each other. You know, be there for each other. Don't lack and tell people you love them. Tell them you love them. All right, so we love you.
I'm living my best life.
Hey,
Next Thursday, share, follow, love, huh? Hey, what happened to my music? All right, we love you. We love you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Love you. Share, subscribe. All right? Love. Have a great night. And I'm going to put you in. Okay, let you come in. Oh, God, the music stop. I don't know why the music keeps stopping. We out of here. We love you. We love you.
We out of here right, man. Love y'all.
Love you.